What did I tell you? What did I tell you? It don't take an expert. It ain't like I need a bow for this. I don't need all of you all to bow. Okay? You don't need to bow your heads. You already know what time it is. What did I tell you? It's not a shock and awe situation here. You all know what time it is. This is not a situation that just popped up out of thin air. Don't forget to hit the like button coming in. Nobody's getting a notification, as I can see right now. But it's all right. We'll get there. Inch by inch. Yes, whoever you are, Oceanic Views. You said finally. None of the regulars are here. That lets you know that things aren't working still. It's okay, Brian. We'll play your game. So, in case you guys have been under rock today, the David Griffin situation has imploded. David Griffin had put out an article interview earlier today. Which indicated a few things. One of the main things it indicated and pointed out was a lot of the factos that I had pointed out about LeBron James. That I point out a lot about LeBron James. All the factos. Right? When you got all these factos working against you, you start to ask yourself, what's going on here? Why is this happening? Then you got somebody like David Griffin, who came right in and see everything you saw. And in that article, he was mentioned about being miserable. It was unsustainable. What they were going through was unsustainable. Unsustainable. Everything was going in the direction that would lead to something disastrous. What happened? How could someone take that out of context? These are like quotes, statements. I was miserable. We won the title. I went in the closet and cried. It's never LeBron's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. He gets all of the credit and none of the blame. These are conversations you got everything. When you got no problems, this is like what's up your alley. David Griffin said a lot of explosive things that he tried to walk back, and here's the kicker. You can't walk it back, David. Can't walk this back. It's done, it's done. You cannot walk this back. Only walking it back makes LeBron look more worse than ever. LeBron put out a tweet saying, all right, enough is enough. I'm tired of people playing with the throne. Ether coming soon. Next thing you know, Griffin's on TV. Whoa, Griff, you said that it was miserable playing. Well, it was miserably. LeBron did not invest miserable, okay? Miserable could be anything. And that's just all on me, and how I dealt with the media thing and how they covered everything. It was all me. You soft walking back turtle. You know what happened. I ain't even got to fill in the blanks. Griff to walk it back. Adam called the president of the Pelicans and cussed him out. The Pelicans called David Griffin, cussed him out, and made David Griffin go out there and make that statement. The calls went in that order. We already know that. Of course it's going to keep buffering. You know why it keeps buffering? It's because that's what they want to happen. They don't believe in fairness. They don't believe in parity. They don't believe in everybody gets to speak their truth. Here it is, a person such as myself who's not breaking any laws, not breaking anything on YouTube as far as restrictions, doing everything by the book. But yet, I'm the one they want to sabotage. Okay. All right. Get it in. Because I refuse to be silent. Refuse. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. And don't forget to support the page, man. It's Cash App Friday, so make sure you hit up the Cash App. The name Carcino on the Cash App. This is the news, baby. This is that truth. That truth juice. Hit that like button. Let them know you here. Exactly. I told you he was gonna tuck his tail in. He's spineless. Can't you look at the thumbnail photo? What does the thumbnail photo show you? Does that look like a guy who stands up and have a backbone? He's spineless. That's why he got the job in the first place, because he's spineless. So when the spineless guy was talking, we were like, all right, Griff. Go ahead, Griff. Griff tried to show some backbone, but we knew it's just all for show. Griff don't have any backbone. That's why he was chosen for the job. That's why LeBron get them they call it a lame duck coach. That's why he always had a lame duck coach. Ty Lue, Frank Vogel, Eric Spoelstra. These lame duck coaches he got. Spineless. All spineless. Think this is all by accident? You think this is a coincidence? Anybody who's spineless gonna get the job. Starting to sink in now, isn't it? Starting to go, yeah, I think I realize it now. Starting to sink in. All these coincidences are starting to add up. Is Jason Kidd the head coach? No, he isn't. Jason Kidd will be the head coach eventually. Oh no, he's no lame duck coach. That's a real coach. That's why he's an assistant. He's there to coach the rest of the team, not LeBron. You forget, Frank Vogel is the coach. All the assistants are better than Frank Vogel. But don't forget, Doug Black, lame duck coaches. No. David Griffin walked it back because that's what he does. That's what a lame duck coach and a lame duck GM, somebody who's spineless, is gonna do. Griff sat on that ESPN thing and talked, and it was the words of a spineless human being. They were like, but you used the words here, and I take the quote that you said it was insustainable, and this was not. It's like, what are you talking about? You talking about playing with LeBron? You said LeBron didn't seem like he had the same animal in him when he won the championship. Like, you said these things. He didn't have any animal in him no more after he won. So how did the writer take everything out of context? Walking all of this back is just a terrible feat. Eric Spoelstra became the coach because there's no way LeBron could deal with any other type of coach. He wanted Eric Spoelstra fired after the first season. Pat Riley was like, nah, that's my film coach. He knows the film. He's the guy from the film room. And no, he know more about the plays than Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Gundy can't coach. He can pick players, but him being a head coach, no way. This is why the NBA is in the state it's in right now. This influx of corruption. I've been trying to silence people who's telling the truth. These are the problems that the league has right now. There's too many of these guys around, and there's too many of those guys in power. And they abuse power. Power is supposed to be used to help, not abuse. They forgot about the responsibility that comes with power. Just waving around your power wand just to try to say you got it don't mean anything. That's not doing anything for people. Well, David Griffin is the kind of guy he's liked from everywhere. LeBron, you know LeBron, man, I just went over there. Yo, Adam, you got to shut him up. You got to shut him up, Adam. You know why. I'm trying on my silver slippers. What is it now, Bron? It's Dave's Griff, man. He tripping. I don't know what they done did to Griff, but he tripping. That ain't Griff. For Griff to be talking like that, and I just sit there and like this tweet about his wife's wine and everything, and then he gonna down. What am I supposed to say, LeBron? I don't know. You gotta call the Pelicans. Tell them something. Tell them something. Tell them we gonna find a way to get them picks back or something. You gotta tell them something. You know what? Tell them me and AD, we gonna all of a sudden get stomach flus when it's every time we gotta come to New Orleans. Tell them that. We're going to sit out those games. That's what's gonna happen, Adam. That's gonna be our rest days. So you go tell them Pelicans, if either they better make Griff walk it back, or he gonna have to step down. Something's gonna have to happen. You gonna tell them that. Well, every time we play them Pelicans, my stomach gonna hurt. Me and AD's. Clutch, baby. That's what we do. It's Taco Tuesday! Griff was tired of your tacos. He didn't care if it was Tuesday or Friday. It was going down. Griff was like, look, I'm tired of this guy. I got to talk. Griff, I mean, that's the thing. Why did Griff say anything? Griff didn't have to say anything. You just got a new job. He sat up there for 2 years on ESPN on that podium. He never mentioned any of this. Oh, I'm happy this happened. Oh, you know I'm happy. Because now you guys will all see what I know. Can't nobody tell me nothing now. What could you tell me? Oh, I didn't see it all. You can forget about that. Can't tell me nothing about this. All LeBron James apologists, they have run out of excuses. They're running out of town. They got nothing to say. They can't say anything. What could they possibly say? What could you say? There's nothing you could say. It's over. It's over. They've damaged the about professional basketball. They made it all a joke. And because they've done these things, because they went through these different levels, you know what they've done? They've hindered the success pattern for all of the rest of you guys. They took it and they ruined it for you guys because you all don't know any better. It's not your fault. You guys believe what they've been telling you. The lies. All these guys are great. They're selling you that. They're marketing to you because they want you to believe the lie. And when they have somebody like me who's telling you guys not to believe the lie that they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars on, trying to brainwash you guys, counterproductive. It isn't. It actually isn't. People don't want to be lied to. People want to hear the truth. So when David Griffin finally told you the truth, and now he got to walk it back, it just makes it look worse on them. Because now we know what he's doing. We knew this was coming. We knew this guy was going to walk these comments back. Phone calls was going to be made, and he was going to have no choice but to do so. Now, does that mean what he was saying was untrue? No, because I've been saying the same words for years. And you've heard me say it. And he just came through and backed up everything I've been telling you guys for years in one interview. So there's no surprise as to what's been going on here. None whatsoever. this is where I need to go. Get some gas. Gas and Gatorade. Gas and Gatorade. Then I'm gonna go see this hating broad. See, I love it how people play themselves. Tell you what this broad did. This broad gonna sit up there and actually have the nerve to look down on. What's up? Yeah, well, this woman decided to play herself and play her position. She played herself out of position is what she did. So what that happened, she made the wrong decision and decided that I was somebody with no money or nothing. She just like looked at me like, oh, he's a hobo or something, girl. You better get you a baller. I'm like, baby, I got more money now than I did when I had all my jewelry. When I had the gold chain, when I had the gold chain, I had the expensive diamond ring with the $sign ring with the diamonds on it. I ain't had 2 nickels to rub together back then. Yeah, now it's always different. Gatorade, Gatorade, Gatorade. Buy 2, get 1 free. Why not? Gatorade, Gatorade, Gatorade. Well, see, she should have learned. Hey! Somebody working here? Okay. I got 3 Gatorades. Well, ring up one of those waters. I'm gonna just put one in the car. Those packages. What is that? 24 or whatever. Yeah, just bring up one of those. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. I'm at the quickie mark. Man, it took that much to fill up my gas tank. $63 to fill up the gas. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. 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 All right, we back. You think Rich Paul should retire with LeBron? Oh no, because LeBron's still gonna be running the agency. Still through Rich Paul. You know that. I don't know anybody who would sign with them. That's my thing. Like, what do you get out of that? Did you see AD? Didn't he look like a sucker? Sitting over there on, what's his name, talk show? He was on Jimmy Kimmel's show. Did you see that? They had him on the show, and man, Jimmy Kimmel was looking like, why is this guy even on? Why is he sitting here? I know I owe LeBron a favor, but my God, why do I got Anthony Davis sitting up here? Yeah, he looked really interested to having Anthony Davis sit there. It's not even speaking bad about LeBron James. It's telling the truth about LeBron James. That's the problem. Everybody's telling the truth about him, and everybody else don't want to hear it. But here's the thing, the same people who were sitting over here trying to talk down about David Griffin today, now they're going to be using David Griffin tomorrow. See, Griffin never said all that stuff. I mean, he did. He's trying to walk it back. It was the same thing Kevin Durant did earlier this year when he was talking about toxic. They around him is toxic. I wouldn't want to go play there. Next thing you know, it gets blown up. He's like, no, I meant the media and how they cover him. You know, that's just a toxic environment. I wouldn't want to be around that. See, they all trying to say what I've been saying because they don't have the freedom to. They get the scrutiny. I can say it. Kevin Durant knows he's a better basketball player than LeBron James. And it hurts him that he can't even say it. He knows that really sucks. I mean, really, he sucks. It's like, dude, this guy is not a guy that everybody thinks he is. It's like, this guy sucks. He was not a player. They were just putting him on the free throw line. Couldn't even hit free throws no more. I know, Draymond signed with Clutch because next year he gonna try to run over there with LeBron too. You don't see the writing on the wall? He trying to get the whole Golden State Warriors over there. He got Cook. He got Cook over there. He got JaVale McGee. He gonna have Draymond. He trying to get Iggy over there. That has been going on this channel for the past month, the problems, and they have not done anything. If any one of these guys ever respond back to you, I would be surprised. Oh, that's that $1 million home. That's a 2.7 million for that house? That's a nice house too. I'm gonna get one of those. Get me a 2.7 on y'all. Once my cousins hit the NBA. Is that something that just flew in the car? If so, I want it out this car immediately. I'm like, how did it get in there? I know, and now everybody see that I'm right, and they still want to hold on to the lie, because they've been stuck supporting this bum, and they got a Lakers jersey and a Cavs jersey in the closet, and they feel embarrassed. And I told them they ain't got to feel embarrassed. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel embarrassed at all. There's no need for you guys to feel embarrassed. Here's the reason why you don't need to feel embarrassed. They spend millions and millions of dollars to lie to you. Millions. Millions and millions and millions of dollars just to lie to you. All right? So if you've been brainwashed to believe it, don't feel like you a sucker because you believed it. It's okay. As I can tell you, it's okay. They spend money to make you look like a sucker. They spend millions. They show you highlights of this guy dunking and throwing passes, and you think, man, this dude is something else. And you turn down that, man, this dude is really average. Yes. At one time, he was good because athleticism allowed him to be. But he was not a guy that could win a championship like that, because that style of play is playground. You're going to have to learn your all-around game. So it took him years to develop. But pretty soon his athleticism was going to fail him. And once he comes back down to earth, and you got these other guys who are 20 years old, and you in your 30s, trying to stick these 20-year-old guys, it ain't gonna help you. You got Brook Lopez. You can't get past Brook Lopez. You have no moves. Like Dennis Rodman said, LeBron James has no moves. He's easy to guard. That's true. What move do LeBron have? He have no move. He can't get by you. He have no post game. Every NBA player will tell you he is not an off-the-ball basketball player. No way, shape, or form. But they can't tell you that because they don't want to mess up their bag. They can't. This dude's been getting by for the past 3-4 years playing the sorriest basketball I probably have ever seen. Trust me, anybody who played like LeBron James has played in this league and didn't get the superstar treatment, they would be a bench player. They would be in the G. So don't feed me these, oh, he had 20-some points, 29. Okay, don't tell me about an uncontested rebound. You got point guards getting triple doubles. So look, a point guard is out rebounding you. So I don't even want to hear that. He did good because he did good by the NBA. Meaning that he marketed the whole league. They needed somebody to be the face and be the star when Kobe and all those guys were gone. Because they gave up on Kobe. They tried to get Kobe the league. Kobe and Shaq and all that. It was all going to be Kobe. Then the thing happened in Colorado, and they tried to remove Kobe Bryant and put somebody else in front of Kobe. And Kobe wouldn't go gently in that good night. He was like, no. You gonna have to come back to Kobe. Because I'm going to score 80-something points in the game. You're coming back to Kobe. Even if you don't want to. The fans know. And they going to say, it's Kobe. And that's what happened. They got to come back to Kobe. All roads led back to Kobe Bryant. So when they turned the league over to LeBron and everybody else, they felt he was ready, and I do give him credit for that. At a young age, he was able to handle the pressures of the league. He can handle the pressure of superstardom. He was able to handle the pressures of having to be that guy all the time. So I commended him for that. Oh, LeBron was going to beat Kobe in the NBA Finals. The setup. I'm sorry. I had that all wrong. They were going to beat LeBron. I'm sorry. Kobe was going to beat LeBron in the NBA Finals. All right, there we go. Yeah, so he was going to beat him in the NBA Finals. The first year they were going to beat the Cavs in 6 games, in 5 to 6 games, and they were going to go into promotion for the next year. The next year was going to be Boston and the Lakers again, the rematch. And then after that year, Kobe was going to go back and lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James, and Cleveland. See, that was a video I was gonna do a long time ago, but I didn't never get a chance to do it. But they were gonna have LeBron James go to consecutive NBA finals after that. His reign with Cleveland was gonna start earlier, but due into the situations unforeseen, and he wanted out of Cleveland right away. That's what ended up happening. He wanted out right away. But that was the plan. They were going to get their last Boston Lakers series together. Kobe was going to win that one. Then they had the marketing campaign with Nike and everything scheduled for the very next year. After they lost the finals, LeBron wasn't going to make it the next year. But the year after that, they were going to be ready to take down the Lakers. But a major problem happened. After that year, they beat the Celtics. The Dallas Mavericks ended up going because the Lakers imploded. LeBron James, well, we all know what was happening with him. He went to Miami. Well, at that time, they were pretty much done. They had to go with the situation of the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers was in no position to deal with the Miami Heat at that time. But the Dallas Mavericks, they could have done it. Lakers, I don't think, could have done it. Miami would have won that chip that year. Dallas was the team that needed to go. We'll get more into that at a later time, so you guys will be informed. But Griff, that was spineless of you to walk that back. We knew you was gonna do it. Shouldn't have did it though.